Side out. 0-0-1. Second serve. Zero, 0-2. Side out. 0-0-1. Second serve. 0-0-2. Point. One, 0-2.
Yeah.
Side out. Zero, 1-1. Second serve. 0-1-2. Side out. 1-0-1. Point. Two, 0-1. Let, reserve. 2-0-1. Second serve. 2-0-2. Point. 3-0-2. Point. 2. I'll recall. 4-0-2.
Good stuff there from Roscoe Bellamy. Down 0-4 right now against one of the top mixed doubles teams on the Carolina PPA Tour. Federico Staksrud, Anna Bright coming into this match as the heavy favorites. And that's something to watch. Roscoe Bellamy has been consistently dropping his thirds towards Staksrud's backhand. That's the spot they want to isolate on the court, and you see a lot of teams do that against a really strong mixed team, is play it soft behind the male player. But you can't be reckless like that. 1-4-2 now.
1-4-2. Out. 4-1-1.
really doing a good job of trying to attack. A lot of female players would not go for that against Federico Staksrud, but Milan Rane is fearless out here. Nice counterattack there from Roscoe Bellamy. But yeah, Milan Rane, definitely a player to watch the rest of this year on the PBA Tour. I think a lot of people are looking for the female player to be more aggressive. So when you have a player that can have some grid attacks like Milan Rane, that's definitely a player that can continue to rise on tour. Like that. Huge forehand volley from Milan Rane. She goes cross court with it. Sometimes she's been going right at Staksrud. That time she goes across to Anna Bright, catches her off guard. It's very rare to see Anna Bright late on attacks like that.
One 5-1. Second serve. One 5-2. Point. Two 5-2.
Roscoe definitely frustrated, as he should be on that rally. Those balls were definitely opportunities for him to win that rally.
5-2-1.
He just loses the firefight. And Roscoe's really leaning middle there, and Anna Bright and Federico Staksrud see that, play it behind him, and he's way out of balance on that rally because he's so focused on covering middle. He can't cover those balls when they're being played behind him.
Second serve.
A little bit late on that one too, but you can see if you continue to go at the same spot at players, right? So it may work the first time, and you may think, oh, I'm just going to keep hitting that same spot. But a good player like Roscoe Bellamy is going to get it the next time.
Point. Seven-2-2.
But you just want to play the percentages, and we're going to see Anna Bright and Staksrud continue to play it to Roscoe Bellamy's backhand. Oh, wow. Staksrud going for a huge two-handed backhand attack off the balance. He was even pulled off the kitchen line. Very aggressive move. And Milan Rane with a great counter attack. Really well played. Wow, Milan Rane does not want to dink with Anna Bright. Forehand to forehand across court. She's looking to attack. She finds the middle there. Really beautiful ball there from Milan Rane.
3-7-1. Second serve.
Roscoe going for a little bit too much there. That window is small to try and drive that ball down the line. He's looking for a winner on the third shot drive.
3-7-2.
And it's just a little too risky. Just gotta have more patience. So it's really easy for them to get to the line off Roscoe's drives. A lot of players have trouble counterattacking the pace that Roscoe Bellamy can bring, so they'll kind of block it soft, and it's easy for Roscoe and Milan to get to the line. But then on that rally, he gets to the line, everything's fine, and then he chooses to speed up a ball he shouldn't have, and they lose the rally immediately. And that is really Federico Staksrud's specialty. I mean, He is one of the best players. Go Staksrud with the serve here.
Time in. 8-3-1.
Beautiful. Rane totally set that up. Her counterattack, you just cannot hit a better counterattack than that. And then Roscoe with the placement.
Eight, 3-2.
I mentioned Federico Staksrud is one of the best at crashing like that, but he picks a really bad spot to take that ball. I mean, yeah, I like that he's trying to poach that ball, and it was there to attack, but he just placed it in the wrong spot. And Roscoe's been so good at going down the line. Hannah Bright, back foot, backing off the kitchen line, goes for a big forehand attack. The ball bounces low on these courts, so it's a lot harder to get those speed ups off the bounce. You're just going to see more shots going into the net on these courts that are playing a little soft.
4-8-2. Side out.
That's the Staksrud we know and love. Total control of that rally.
Eight, 4-1. Point.
Nice replay here from Pickleball TV. Ernie from Federico Staksrud.
9-4-1.
Textbook form there.
Second serve.
Roscoe showcasing his length. A huge Ernie jump from him. Finishes off that rally. Staksrud and Anna Bright. You can see how athletic Roscoe Bellamy is. Staksrud and Anna Bright were totally off communication on that rally. They weren't sure who was going to handle that ball. I think that's just, they just don't play together that much on the PPA Tour. I think they play 1 or 2 tournaments, but this is not a team that just plays mixed all the time together.
Point.
Anna Bright is so good with her drops. It makes you think, oh, yes, I can take that out of the air. She's really tough to do against Anna Bright.
Point. Game. Game 2, time in. 0-0-2.
All right, welcome back here for game 2. Rane serving at 0-0-2. All right, so that was definitely the strategy that was working a little bit in game 1, right? So on their thirds, dropping the ball to Federico Staksrud's backhand.
0-0-1.
And then they have to remain patient the rest of the rally, right? So they can get to the line, but the impatience was probably what cost them that first game. I'm not saying don't be aggressive, but don't be impatient.
Second serve.
Roscoe brings so much pace. When he can spot the ball in that back line with pace like that, that is what makes Roscoe Bellamy so good. And Staksrud was coming over like he was going to take that ball from Anna Bright. He was way out of position on that rally. That was definitely not a ball that should be poached, and it cost him on the next shot. Rally goes to Rane Bellamy. Oh yeah, Milan.
Second serve. Zero, 0-2.
See, so they are getting to the line almost with ease. Either Roscoe's drives or his drops are getting them to neutral, and then they get there and they just think, oh, I've got to win the point right away. And really, they just need to
0-0-1.
focus the entire rally.
Point.
And then mistakes start to multiply, right? So you start pressing, you start going for bigger shots,
1-0-1.
trying to end rallies earlier like Milan did there, and her counterattack too aggressive, sails long.
Second serve.
And that is a gift, a missed drop into the net for Staksrud.
1-0-2.
You don't want to let Staksrud Bright get an early lead.
Side out. Zero, 1-1. Second serve.
Milan can be super aggressive at times, and that was an attackable ball, right? So that dink was sitting up, but the hands from Anna Bright and Staksrud, you have to be great to win firefights against this duo.
Side out.
Roscoe trying to overpower them a little bit unlucky there hitting the net.
1-0-1. Second serve.
That is a shot that used to be kind of rare on the PPA Tour. Ernie winners, backhand down the middle. Most of our pros have almost perfected that now.
Point.
I mentioned in game one, Staksrud loves to crash the middle like that. One of the better poachers in mix. That's why he's teamed up with Anna Bright here.
2-0-2.
And just decision making there from Roscoe. Should not have gone to Anna Bright on that last ball. She was ready. 3-0.
Side out. Zero, 3-1. Second serve.
I think I like Roscoe's third shot drives just a little bit better. He's been
0-3-2.
They've been getting to the line pretty easy off his third shot drive, so I'd like to see him rip some of those.
Football. Right foot. Point.
And that third shot drop was too high, but Staksrud foot lands on the line. Let's get a look at the replay here.
1-3-2.
Great call from our referee. Ooh.
Point.
A mishit overheads. Actually, that's excellent overheads. Some of the top ones on tour. Very rare miss from him.
2-3-2.
Big serve.
Side out.
A lot we could talk about there, but Anna Bright,
3-2-1.
one of the best around the post females in the game.
Point. Four, 2-1. Point.
Roscoe really trying to protect against them attacking his backhand by being very aggressive when they go
5-2-1.
to his backhand dink. Hitting those with a lot of pace and some roll.
Second serve. Five, 2-2. Side out.
It's been an Ernie show here on Grandstand Court. We're going to start to see more balls go to the middle, I think, at the line.
2-5-1.
Instead of, they've been trying to play the ball wide quite a bit here in game 2, and both sides keep hitting Ernies.
Second serve.
Those aren't the cleanest counterattacks Roscoe Bellamy has ever had in his life. Comes back to hurt him. 2-5-2.
Side out. Five, 2-1. Second serve. Five, 2-2. Side out.
Roscoe really dialing up the energy here, trying to cover most of the court. Worked their way back here in game 2, but Rane finishes that one off. She was ready whenever she got the opportunity.
Point.
That ball is probably going out. Staksrud can't get out of the way. So the strategy that has been working for Bellamy Rane, if they can drop the ball to Federico Staksrud's backhand, get to neutral,
3, 5,
and then stay
1.
patient, that is the key.
Second serve. Three, 5-2. Point.
Or drive the ball to Staksrud's backhand. That was a beautiful backhand drive from Roscoe Bellamy. Put them on the total advantage in that rally.
4, 5-2.
4-5-2.
Side out.
One of the problems is on these courts, it's hard to get some of your best drives, right? The ball is sitting low. You're not going to have as much opportunity. There's more risk with driving the ball on these courts. And when you're attacking off the bounce like that, the ball is going to be too high for your opponents. Easier counterattack, right? Because the ball is coming from a lower angle.
Second serve.
Don't see Anna Bright miss too many shots like that. 6-4-2 now.
6-4-2. Point.
All right, welcome back here on Pickleball TV.
Back in.
Anna Bright
7-4-2.
serving at 7-4, a spot in the quarterfinals on the line.
Side out.
Anna Bright gets so many opportunities off her forehand third shot drop.
4-7-1.
Gets a really wide dink and an ATP chance that normally she would hit 9 times out of 10.
Second serve. 4-7-2. Side out.
And that's one of those returns that is sitting low. It is hard
7-4-1.
to drive that ball, and we've seen a few more balls than normal into the net off drives. Cannot place it better than Federico Staksrud does. Right there, money shot from Staksrud. They're looking to close this one out and head into the quarterfinals.
8-4-1. Second serve.
Not sure why Anna Bright's trying to hit that really small window. She didn't need to. She had a lot of room to work with.
8-4-2.
Even if it goes over the net, that's a good ball for Roscoe Bellamy to Ernie. That is a classic forehand speed up off the bounce from Milan Rane. We see a lot of players hit a shot like that. Sometimes you go down the line, sometimes you go right at the body. There's a lot of spots you can choose. Nice attack from Milan Rane.
Second serve.
Love the aggressiveness, right? It's okay to miss shots like that.
4-8-2.
That time it works. Roscoe
Point.
just crashing. Attackable ball in transition zone.
5-8-2.
It was in his hot zone, and it's 5-8. Oh, great rally.
Point.
That ball was just wide enough for Roscoe Bellamy to sneak around the post. Anna Bright could not have a defense on that around the post, so it's 6-8.
6-8-2.
Great playing from Bellamy Rane. Big serve, huge. Oh, great lob. That was so well played. You can see how hard it is to earn a point or a rally off Staksrud Bright. Bellamy Rane trying everything. But Anna Bright's lob there, total game changer.
8-6-1.
You don't see many females in mix whip out lobs like that.
Point.
And sometimes it just comes down to consistency, right? The top teams, yeah, all these players are super talented. A lot of them have a lot of the same shots, but the top teams are just the most consistent.
Second serve. Nine, 6-2. Side out. Six, 9-1.
Oh,
Point.
and they have been, we're streaming them all, guys. Every court on the Carvana PPA Tour is live on YouTube pretty much every day.
Point.
And that was a nice drop there from Roscoe Bellamy. Anna Bright tries to hit a little short hop over the net, dink it back.
8, 9,
This is it short, 8-9 now.
Side out.
And Roscoe's drop is a little too high there. Staksrud attacking, and he catches Milan Rane kind of in the middle of the court. Decision there from Milan to move forward off Roscoe's drop. Didn't work that time. We've seen Staksrud miss a couple drops into the net. I don't think this surface is quite playing towards Staksrud's style. He's been dumping a few balls into the net. 9-8-2.
Point.
All right, and if Rane Bright are dinking forehand to forehand like that, edge goes to Anna Bright like it did in that rally.
10-8-2.
We'll see if that continues. Oh, great plan. Milan Rane always looking to attack. Love that from the female player. An aggressive right side female with well-timed attacks.
Second
So the
serve.
first time they played it at Staksrud's backhand there, it worked. They kept going back there throughout the rally, and then Staksrud earnings the ball. So
8-10-2.
you want to mix up your spots a little bit, but still consistently hit the spot that you're going for, which is Staksrud's backhand side. And so a
Side
little
out.
bit out of control on that rally. I think he just went for a clean winner down the line there. Just didn't have a plan what to do playing from the back line there.
10-8-1.
10-8-1. We've got a match point here. So very, very
Point
quickly,
game match.
match goes to